C-Drama greets you. Today we will talk about Best Businesswoman in Chinese Drama. 8. Love Designer. Zhou Fang, a fashion designer, and Song Lin, an e-commerce tycoon, encountered each other over a business lawsuit. They were at odds with each other, but they were forced to cooperate because of various ties in their lives and work. The two stubborn and strong-willed people were in constant conflict. However, they grew up in the process of competing with each other and gradually fell in love. Zhou Fang and Song Lin supported each other while disliking each other. They got through all kinds of difficulties together and kept improving themselves in order to realize their ideals. The designer Zhou Fang eventually owned a well-known high-fashion brand, while Song Lin developed a business model of haute couture and made a new breakthrough in his career. 7. As We Wish. Liao Xia is an elite saleswoman with a strong personality, who can always overcome all difficulties and strive for success in her career. However, when she returns home, Liao Xia has to face her husband, Feng Cheng, who has a Buddha-like personality. Feng Cheng has been working for many years, but he is still an ordinary technician. Liao Xia has been in front of Feng Cheng and has become the pillar of the family. 6. A Dream of Splendor. Zhao Panauer, who ran a tea house in Hangzhou. She received the happy news that her fiancé Wang Shu got third place in the imperial examination. But she was abandoned. She vowed to go to the capital to seek justice. On the way to the capital Bianying, she had to rush to save her best friend Song Yinzane. Because Song Yinzane was cheated on marriage and abused. She also saved Sun Sanying, who committed suicide by falling into the water due to her unhappy married life. When Wang Shu learned that Zhao Panauer had come to the capital to find him, he tried to drive her out of Bianying. However, Zhao Panauer, Song Yinzane and Sun Sanying decided to stay in Bianying and complete their dream with their own skills. After all the hardships and trials, they finally turned the small tea house into the largest restaurant in Bianying. After the hardships, Zhao Panauer saw more scenery and dissipated her hatred for Wang Shu and also opened the door of equal redemption for the women of humble status in ancient times. 5. Lost track of time. In the past life, Lu Anren was entrusted with the wrong person and lost everything. Lu Anren is accidentally reborn, and in order to avenge her past life, she embarks on a path of revenge. However, in her quest for revenge, there is one person who is always in love with her, and that person is the ninth prince Mu Chuan. Mu Chuan is not interested in the throne or power, but rather in the mountains. After meeting Lu Anren, he decides to accompany her on her quest for revenge. Although they are in the prison of imperial power, they still put their hearts on all the people and eventually save them from the disaster. 4. Take My Wife Away. Qin Zhen, the modern financial executive, dreams of returning to the kingdom of Wei and becomes the young lady of the First Express, which is about to go bankrupt. She fights with her husband and revitalizes the express with modern management methods. 3. Romance of a Twin Flower. Since childhood, Ji-man grew up in Haifang. She was a carefree girl, living a happy life. Unexpectedly, an accident occurred during a trip to the capital. She woke up again and became the wife of Ning Yuxuan, the Moya Marquise. After being treated as the brutal and jealous Nai Sangyu, Ji-man not only had to suffer the humiliation of being repudiated by Ning Yuxuan, but also faced the danger of her life. In order to get out of the situation, Ji-man decided to escape from the Ning mansion by her own ability. But at this time, Ning Yuxuan was put in prison and sent to Haifang. Ji-man followed him there in order to realize her business dream. In Haifang, Ji-man helped Ning Yuxuan to relieve the victims and punish the evil, and promote the good. With the support of Ning Yuxuan, Ji-man also opened her own ruse storehouse Shuitang. Along the way, they had deeply fallen in love with each other. On the occasion of the marriage between Ning Yuxuan and Ji-man, Ji-man's original identity was revealed. Her real father was the leader of the Tea gang who killed Ning Yuxuan's father. Faced with their father's death, the lovers parted ways in pain. 2 years later, they reunited facing the past. How should they choose this time? 2. Destined. The daughter of a Yangzhou cloth merchant, Lu Yuru has suffered from her mother's illness, her concubine mother's unkindness, and her father's lack of attention since she was a child. But she is arranged by her family to marry Gu Juzi, a famous playboy in Yangzhou. Gu Juzi misunderstands that Lu Yuru is marrying him because he is a powerful man and scorns her. Lu Yuru suddenly realizes that she cannot leave her fate to marriage and others and decides to follow Gu's mother to learn the ways of business to realize her self-worth in a real, independent, and exciting way. After working hard, Lu Yuru passes Gu's mother's test and gradually becomes more comfortable in the business. In the process, she changes her opinion of Gu Juzi and discovers his pure and sincere side. At this time, Wang Shanquan, the governor of Yangzhou, is so vicious and perverse that the people are displaced and the Gu family has no choice but to flee. Gu Juzi grows up to maturity when seeing thousands of displaced people. To put an end to the chaos and allow the people to live in peace, Gu Juzi starts as a constable and become a minister of the Ministry of Finance, working with like-minded people to eliminate the problems and reduce taxes and levies. Lu Yuru, on the other hand, built good schools internally and do trades externally, making the people prosperous and well off. Together, they wrote a great story. 1. Blossom Shanghai. In 1992, the reform and opening up occur in all over China. Shanghai Huang Road food street merchants gathered. The most successful is the businessman Bao. He and Li from mutual conflict to the business partner, from clothing, machinery to finance, every business caused a sensation on the Shanghai bund. Bao and Li also developed feelings during the cooperation. On the other hand, the owner of a small restaurant on Jingxian Road, Lingzi and Foreign Trade Company, Miss Wang, who has been giving help and support to Mr. Bao for many years, also loved Mr. Bao. When the real estate was booming and unprecedented opportunities were in front of him, Mr. Bao hesitated to believe Li when he was told that Li might be trying to cheat him. But in the end, Mr. Bao still believes that the most basic credo is trust, no matter between men's and women's emotions or in the business world. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.